Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. I am Mega Freak 400 and it's time for the last level, Robotica Farms. Now, as I mentioned in last episode, I did not know what logistics is. I looked it up. It's the management of goods from the point of origin to the point of destination. So, well, these are kind of odd looking robots. They're more humanoid than the ones, I like the cuter ones in the previous one. Though I guess to be honest, you can design a robot however you want, so you can make more humanistic ones and more cute ones, and still have them interact in the an environment together without it making no sense. But anyway, these ones also aren't robot sounding; they're farmer sounding. But anyway, that's what logistics is. So it's still, so you could technically argue that the logistics droid could be in charge of the weapons place, but not really. You would find it would, well, I mean, technically speaking, the delivery of weapons to the destination, I guess, would kind of be logistics, but anyway, yeah, this place isn't as cool as you'd think it would be when you hear of Robotica Farms. It actually kind of looks like a dump, which I guess, to be honest, it's a robot farm. But I guess that also, you know, that's kind of what you think of. But I don't know, when I thought of Robotica Farms, I thought of, like, the pigs and the cows. I thought of, like this awesome robot farm, and this is kind of a rundown, not even rundown, but it's kind of a, and why was that sheep? It should have been a robot sheep. Because that would have been, cool. I mean, it is a robot farm. Then again, the animals weren't robots when they came to the city, so I guess the only thing that's robotic here is, well, the vegetables are. There's robot carrots. Okay, no, this guy seems to, yeah. This is the only enemy that you need to, I guess I lied when I said that the ground pound ability doesn't seem to be that useful, because you need to use it for the enemies here. It seems like they should have given you more enemies than you needed to use it on. Though I guess you did have to use it on the Earthshapers in Fractured Hills. So it's not like you've never had to use it. Sheep, sheep, sheep. I love me some sheep. I keep forgetting, I keep wanting to watch the old Spyro commercials, because I know they have a whole joke about sheep in there, or something, because the sheep are kind of an inside joke, but then again, I've never played Spyro 1, so, like, it's kind of, again, I'm kind of odd, because and I've mentioned this several times, I played Banjo-Tooie, I guess I played Banjo-Kazooie, but I beat Banjo-Tooie and played more of Banjo-Tooie before I did Banjo-Kazooie. I technically played Donkey Kong Country 1 first, but I played, well, maybe not, maybe I didn't beat 2 or 3 first, but I know I definitely enjoyed 2 and 3 more than 1. But, like, Crash 2 was the only Crash game I've played, Spyro 2 is the only Spyro game I've played. I seem to really like sequels, and then, like, okay, Sly Cooper, I've been playing that series, and the first one's okay, but I started playing the second one, and already I like it better. I seem to have I really love sequels. Which, theoretically, sequels, again, should always be better than the original, for video games, at least, technically. For movies, it's a different case, because it's a different medium, but for games, the main thing that's enjoyable about games, and I feel like a broken record, but it seems like, I don't know, it seems like people still seem to get this thought that, oh, this game sequel is actually good. No, game sequels don't follow the same logic that movie sequels do. Game sequels typically can be better. I mean, people love Super Mario Bros. 3, and it's a trequel, well, it wouldn't be a trequel, it's the third in the series. I mean, if you think about a lot of the most, you know, technically speaking, Ocarina of Time is, for all intents and purposes, a sequel to the original Zelda. I mean, I personally, again, I've said I don't really like Ocarina of Time as much as other people do, but still, it is better than the original Zelda. I do enjoy it more than the original Zelda. And, like, you know, like I said, it's technically a sequel for all purposes. So games don't really at all follow the same logic of movies that the sequels are going to be bad. But again, I find it odd that a lot of people seem to still have that kind of, game sequels are bad, where actually it's kind of the opposite. Because again, the gameplay is the main thing. As long as if you take the original gameplay and you improve upon it, you know, that's really all you need to do for a sequel. Is, I mean, you can add the story and stuff, but the main thing is the gameplay. And theoretically, it's really easy to make the gameplay better. So by that logic, the sequel should almost always be better. Unless you drastically change the gameplay, then you make it awful. But... okay, I just gotta flame these guys. I never really got the... you know, for anyone who's actually... maybe anyone who actually works on a farm or has lived on a farm, do scarecrows actually work? Like, they're always referenced and stuff, and I'm maybe they work because... I don't know, do they actually work, I guess is the question. Because I feel like, you know, I mean, some animals are dumb, but for the most part, there's a lot of animals that are really smart. I mean, like... you know, we have, my family got a new puppy, and, I mean, you know, dogs are decently smart, but, you know, she may be dumb at sometimes, but she's definitely not stupid. I mean, you know, she obviously can manipulate people, she knows, you know, it's kind of like she's become kind of a genius in certain aspects of learning how to manipulate her environment. So animals aren't stupid. So I'm wondering, do scarecrows work? Do you think that, you know... even birds, because it's mostly to scare away like crows and stuff. You think they'd be smart enough to realize that that it wasn't actually a human standing there. But I don't know. I mean, people. I would figure they wouldn't be used if there wasn't a purpose for them, unless it was simply for decoration. Which I think for some cases, I mean, not for really farms, but typically. Scarecrows tend to be used for decoration too.
From those flying vermin, Spyro.
Mostly for, like, you know, like
I done dug up yesterday.
You have like the fall dance or something, and they put a scarecrow in there because it's like it's fall related. And without the scarecrow, we wouldn't have one of the characters in the Wizard of Oz. Okay, well that was an easy orb to get for the most part. These bugs are they supposed to look kind of human? Because they do. They're kind of creepy looking in design. Because they kind of have a human element to them. I mean, they're definitely not pure bugs. They definitely have kind of a creepy nature to them. Can understand why the farmers want to get rid of them. I've said it before. I hate bugs. I mean, there is a point to them, and they do. You know, they are important in some aspects, but bugs just suck. If they leave you alone, fine, but they don't. They usually, especially flies. I don't think there's a purpose to flies. Like, one of my professors is like, there's no point to mosquitoes, and I'm like, and I say to him, well, technically speaking, when they suck up the blood, other creatures eat them for nutrients, so they are a part of the ecosystem, but I don't feel like there's a... Maybe I'm forgetting something important about flies, but I don't think there's a single important fact or reason flies need to exist, besides just to annoy people. Bees are important, because bees pollinate flowers, so we do need bees, and there's other insects that we do need to maintain. It's kind of odd how all these small little organisms make up this big, you know, they basically, all these small things that do pretty much unimportant. Whoa, I almost died there. It's kind of amazing when you think about it, all these small creatures that, like bees, who do something so kind of weird and pointless, really end up making a big impact on how things work. But I agree, regardless of whether or not we need them, mosquitoes suck too. I mean, they do suck blood, but they really do suck. They're probably one of the more... As much as I hate, like, you know, flies and stuff, mosquitoes are just nasty things. And the problem is they come out mostly... It seems like they come out at night, and the thing is, I like staying up at night. So, typically, we're going to have a little bit of a disagreement, because I want to have my nights be bug bite free, and they want my blood. So, yeah. we almost done with this place? It's not too big. I don't think. Yeah, I think this is like near the end. Sheep. I need you to... I will admit the game has gotten difficult, because like near the beginning I never almost even got hit, and I mean, you could make the argument that I'm just being more careless, but it seems like I am taking more damage than I usually do. So the game does have a difficulty curve. But this game's not too bad. The only really minor hard things are like some of the mini games are kind of, or mini mission games are kind of hard. A few of them at least.
Way to go, Spyro. Them varmints won't be coming near our crops now.
Awesome.
Can I offer you a reward?
Yes, you could. Do it. Gimme the orb. The orb of confusion. Okay, no. 63. That leaves one more orb left. And I'm assuming it's over there. This farmer. And oh, one more mystery orb jar. Where is that? I have no idea, actually. Okay, what do you need me to do?
I used to drive my tractor all around the farm.
Oh.
But some fool robot blocked the path up. Do you think you could knock him down with a bit of a supercharge?
Sure, I can do that. Or at least try to. Oh wow, I horribly failed. How do you drive your tractor up there? In fact, I think at some point that path ends up like being a canyon or something, so that's kind of not a smart thing to do. Now I want to try and find where the that mystery jar is. Not a smart thing. I mean, there's no way to drive over a gap unless you have like, I guess if you have like a flying tractor, but at that point, why are you so... Oh, I missed some jars up here. But if you have a flying tractor, or oh wait, that's part of the path, I bet. But if you have a flying tractor, then why are you worried about the path being blocked up? So, though I guess it also depends on how fast your tractor is, because I'm assuming Spyro can make those jumps. Okay, I can't find where that mystery jar went to. Is there a way to get back? No, okay, those things turn on to make a whirlwind, which is useful. Okay, let's try this again. Whoa. That was not kosher. I can't make that jump. Ooh, more gems. Good thing I saw those. Yeah, we'll just go back through this whirlwind. Okay, let's try this. Oh, that was kind of fail. This thing can get these gems now. I mean, I could get it earlier, but I might as well get them now so I don't have to worry about them. Now, are they growing robot things here? Because, like, those are robotic or metal pumpkins. Is that what they're growing on these farms? Are metal pumpkins? So, like, someone just decided to take all their pumpkins and stack them here. So, yeah, how are you going to... Because your tractor could be fast enough to go over the ramp, but that seems kind of dangerous. Ah. I'm so close to being that, too. Darn it. Well, once I get going, this shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Or at least I hope. Where am I? Ah, darn it. Now, is the mystery pot over here? No, it's not. I know I keep like sidetracking, but like I do have to get that eventually. So my thought switches between trying that to break all the pumpkins and then try to figure out where that... I guess, technically speaking, Sparks will tell me. But the issue is... Oh, wait, there it is. But the issue is that, Sparks will only do that one if it's the only one left, for sure. Like, that's the only way he'll definitely... He'll point to the nearest one. And I know there's probably still... There's still some gems in the track, which could mean that I should just, you know... finish up the track first, but like I said, I'm distracted. I kind of want to... Once I see the pod, I want to finish with it. Okay, that's an easy one to get to. And I think that's near the beginning. Ow. There we go. Okay, I guess this one had 5s in it, so it's... I know I mentioned that it only has 2s in it, but that one had 5s. So I guess it's just kind of random. Okay, now I just need to not be dumb. Now I just need to finish this up. Ow, see... This is the beginning part that's kind of throwing me off. And I hate falling down here because there's no easy way to get back up. Ah, damn carrot. Fly, Spyro. I guess, well, no, I guess it's not flying, it's definitely gliding. Ow. Well, there's gotta be a way to get this going. It's kind of like with the one in Fractured Hills too. I had issues getting it started. Okay, there we go. Wow, except for I stopped flying, but charging. I think if I just kind of not suck at this, which is clearly I'm not that good at this, but I will get it eventually, and then I will claim the last orb. It's kind of this is the last orb in the game, which means it's kind of anticlimactic that this kind of orb, but it's after this, there's not really much left to do. Okay, there we go. Just gotta keep up the pace. And that was not what I wanted to do. I think I was trying to press to glide there, but I just wanted to let it automatically glide me over. Ah, come on, Spyro. Learn to not be bad at this. Well, I guess technically speaking, I'm controlling Spyro, so therefore, Mega, learn to not be bad at this. Keep hitting that one part too. That's the part that's frustrating. Okay, wait. If I curve around and try and follow the curvature, which is what I should be doing since the beginning, but I didn't. Okay, now can I finish this? Almost there. No, I was so close. Well, at least at this point, I should be able to hopefully do it without too much of an issue. Because I think I've gotten it down pretty close. At least I think I can do this. Yeah, just curve it like that. It's all about learning the timing. Oh, and that's all the gems. Not really timing, learning the movements. And one, there we go.
A fine piece of steering that was,
Well,
Dragon.
after
Here,
50
take
attempts.
this thingamajig I found in the cow pen.
You might want to check the cows are probably rampaging around the city. And that's all the orbs in the game, 64. Ironic, because this is on the PlayStation. So yeah. And with that, we will leave Robotica Farms, and that'll be it for this video, for the most part. We get an ending cutscene, which is actually, I think this is kind of lame. Yeah, this is pretty much just, yep, they die. Probably should have done Metropolis last, because it's more awesome than Robotica Farms. Which is kind of anticlimactic, to be honest. But anyway, with that, we have all the gems in the game, all of the orbs in the game. That leaves only one thing left to do. Kill Ripto. Ripto. Yes, kill Ripto. Next time we'll be killing Ripto. Yeah, well, we will be facing Ripto. I am Mega400, and I'm reminding you that Ripto's reign in Avalar is about to come to an end.